ever force her mistress to have an abortion.
Hi guys, welcome back to my playthrough. We just continue on where we left off last time.
There are many accesses for you to make sure that you are still capable.
Oh, they get pro-lifers interviewed?
Tonight, history is unfolding across the United States.
Is everything as the prophet told you, or have there been surprises?
Well, I did not expect you to keep company with a seraph.
Tyrael? But he's not really an angel anymore.
Wait, what are you guys? Sorry, I know we're not supposed to talk politics. Okay, can I ask? But then don't say anything else. I'm not gonna say anything.
He is only
and
trying
you
to
guys
help.
don't say anything, okay?
We do not deserve it.
anything. Just say like.
Tyrael sacrificed all he knew to aid us.
Like, just say it.
I hope it is worthwhile.
Oh my god, really?
You're kind of odd
Wait,
sometimes.
I'll pull it.
It is merely the consequence of seeing that which is not readily visible. I have accepted it.
I didn't mean to offend you. We mages are all a little unusual, you know.
Then you have
no
my
abortion.
thanks. Although,
Pro-choice?
perhaps you are
Yes,
right.
abortion.
I feel as though part of me still sleeps in a faraway realm.
Okay,
Maybe you
What's
just
giggling?
need time.
I'm giggling because
That
I feel
would be
like I'm doing
nice.
something bad.
But the
because we're
feeling
not
I have indicates
we're
that
not
it is
supposed to
more
talk
unpleasant and complicated than that.
because it would be very divisive for the chat. So,
Why didn't you become a god like your brother?
We're not much alike, really.
no
He was
opinions,
always
please.
dependable and
No one-
practical.
No
A
one,
complete
no
bore,
one
I'd say.
opinions.
And you were drawn to trouble.
Say
Hardly.
your opinions.
I was just amusing myself with the Thieves Guild.
Oh my
It was
God.
nothing serious.
Until you were a wanted man.
That may have been serious.
Yeah, no elaboration, please. Let's not cause any.
What happened to your brother?
Nothing you'd want to hear.
Please, just tell me.
And then what? I suppose you'll make it all right.
Is
You'll fix it up
murder
just like another one of your little
mentality.
errands. Some things aren't that easy.
What the hell?
I will wait until you are ready.
Yeah, I guess.
God, you're so noble about it too. Spare me.
Votes are in. It's 11 pro-life and a 104 pro-choice. Ooh.
Those you've chosen to fight alongside you are an interesting bunch.
Two
Children
pro
after my
gamers.
own heart, flawed in such interesting ways. Irena is quite vivacious for one with such a burden, don't you think? I know you agree with me, Cormac. You'd best keep your vows in mind, or maybe you shouldn't. And that Lyndon, he makes me laugh. He can warm my bed any night. Reminds me of my second husband, he does.
I mean, that's how the Constitution was formed.
I am pro-choice, by
today.
the way.
That's the bottom line. You have
Listen, if I got pregnant right now,
I heard that you were there 20 years ago, when Mount Ariat was
80%
destroyed.
of the population.
The Lord of Destruction sought to enslave
I got an
mankind
abortion so
to the
fast.
power of
Unfortunately,
hell
it's
by
just in the wrong
corrupting the
hands right
sacred
now.
world
These
stone.
justices were
Unthinkable
appointed
though
so
it
long
was,
ago,
I
and
was
no matter
forced
how
to
far
destroy
into
it.
And half
they
the
were
countryside
appointed
with
at a
it.
different time and a different
to me,
Understand,
no. As soon as I find out, I'm
But
getting.
entire worlds burned as heaven and hell fought over the world
No,
stone.
baby.
Ariat's
Different things
destruction
were
was
considered
regretted.
acceptable, where they no longer
And
are now.
believe
It's no
me,
longer the voice
I
of
paid a high
people.
cost as well.
History does repeat itself, and it's just
Fuck you,
unfortunate that
Skag.
we're all here yet again.
What are your thoughts on the Supreme Court?
What happened to you
Actually,
after you
fun
destroyed
fact,
the
I was
World
almost
Stone?
aborted.
The
Because
resultant
when-
explosion dispersed
But I
the
wasn't.
light and harmony of my
But,
angelic
okay,
being.
so when my
Without
mom
form
was
or shape,
pregnant with
I
me,
restored
that's when
myself
she was
within the
going
realm
to
of Pandora.
migrate from China to
It took
Canada.
me 20
And
of
then
your
They
years,
had to go through
but
these,
finally,
like, scans
I
and
returned
shit,
home
or,
to the
like,
high
X-rays or
heavens.
whatever,
Did the
and-
other angels welcome you
and,
back as a
like,
hero?
Like to make
Hardly.
They just had to go
Believing
through
my
all those,
actions
like,
had
scans.
endangered
And my
creation,
mom was like,
the
"If
Angiras
this is gonna
Council
damage
put
my
me,
baby,
the Archangel of Justice, on trial.
you know?"
I knew then
Because
that
I don't
heaven
wanna
was
harm my
doomed, unless I could
So,
have
I was
missed
almost
the
aborted,
aid of
but then they were like, "No, your baby
mankind
will be
against the
fine."
coming
So
onslaught
she
of
was
hell.
like, okay.
Jesus
Okay
Christ.
then. And then I turned out perfectly fine, and I wasn't
This man needs
aborted.
Jesus.
I was almost aborted. Resist the urge.
I found my mother, Adria. She's alive. But the Imperial Guard is holding her somewhere down here.
We just talked with some
We will
Christians
find
across the street, and they think that the moment conception occurs, a life form has germinated. What are your thoughts on that?
I think that you can believe whatever you believe, but the
So
second
Magda was
that
telling the truth. Somehow I knew my mother was
But if you
alive.
read other
Always
religions
knew
and
it.
stuff, like
But you never knew her. Be wary, Leah. Things are not as they seem sometimes. Need more time.
The accursed were created when a necrotic plague spread through Kyrgyzstan centuries ago. The infected watched in terror as their flesh blackened and died. The strongest medicines could not stop the decay. Eventually, they fell into a dormant state, and their bodies were piled up in dark and forgotten places where they could rest undisturbed.
The electric eels are insidious pests that have taken root in the oases surrounding Chaldea. Known for their stinging strikes, these creatures are particularly dangerous when they attack in large numbers. It is said that raw eel has become a delicacy among Chaldeans' elite, but I assure you these rumors are baseless. The deserts of Kyrgyzstan are majestic, expansive, and...
Adria should be up here.
Yeah, either black mirror or black.
So that's what's super important. As the world changes and evolves, and we can't just have the same.
My exemplary servants. Keep the witch alive until she talks. Pain, loose her tongue. But only to a point. Remember what happened with the vizier's assistant? It was a pleasurable time, I admit. But the man had only incoherent babble and bloody strands of pus spilling from his lips by the end.
Aren't all other levels elected? So why wouldn't these folks be elected as well?
Even beyond Boomer. You are getting the ad right now. I'm not sure what it's costing me 10 years above Boomer. He's like, yeah, bro, I made $1,000.
Tell us about the Black Soul Stone! We know of the three that the Heratrim used to trap the primeval. What is the purpose of this one?
Your master Goliath has good reason to fear it.
Decided to take the initiative and check to see what that might be.
There ain't no shot, bro.
No one. I had to take the bullet. It just loaded.
My daughter.
No.
You know who I am? My darling, I've watched over you all your life, but I never dared get close because of the danger that always shadows me.
This is not the time to discuss the past. Let us get to safety.
I've been asked
But I did take it on here. I
10 times in the past week.
And when I was about to bend, I accidentally clicked on it, and then thank God I
bro,
closed
because
it
I've
so
definitely
fast.
said it plenty of times that I have to finish my payment profile. You
Turn
already
on the
know
screen
that.
here, me and Mads 10 years ago in the
Are you
studio.
crazy, bro?
Recorded some rap music. Mads
Rule
doesn't
number
really
one,
rap
never click
anymore.
random links.
Plays
Okay,
guitar.
fine. I
I've
won't
been asked 100 times on Twitch.
Yeah, it was a con.
You want to bet, bro? Have you ever read my Twitch chat? But no, don't even get it
Am I
twisted,
really gonna
bro.
get a
Have you
dolphin?
ever read my Twitch chat?
What do I do?
Bro.
I'm surprised Cain never told you why I left. He knew I was called to fight the Lords of Hell, and I
Mads,
knew
what do you think about
he
what's
would
going on
keep
right
you
now?
safe.
He's
gone
horrendous.
now.
It's super
Then it's
sad.
fate
Feel
that we
terrible
have been
for my mom
reunited.
and all
Cain's
the
work,
women, and
your
it's pretty
work,
scary what's
is
happening
my
to this
war.
country.
According
And
to the
women
Heratrim
should have,
texts,
complete
only two
control over
evils
their own
remain.
bodies. The
Belial
government
is
should
here
stay
in
the fuck
Chaldean,
away.
and Azmodan has
What do you
yet
think
to
about the
reveal
idea
himself.
that immediately upon autonomous life exists inside of the womb? I
Wasn't
think
a
it's
suicide.
ridiculous. It's like, to me, it's the same.
Do you find it difficult to abandon
maybe
your
my
child?
semen
or a
What?
sperm or
No,
an egg is
I never
a
saw
life.
it that way.
It is eventually,
She
but
grew
not
up in
immediately.
safety.
What do you think
while
about the
I
Supreme
risked
Court?
my
Like,
life to find the
Yeah,
key
I
to
think
our
that
salvation. It
they
was the
don't work to
sacrifice
serve
that
the
I
common
had to
people. The
make.
majority of Americans
In any
are
case,
actually,
Leah will meet her
for
full
women's
potential under
rights
my
over their own
guidance.
bodies. It's
Do you not have
representing
things to
political
do?
interest of the rich and powerful. We need to abolish the Supreme Court and destroy them. Destroy the institution. Destroy capitalism.
well did you
this
know
entire U.S.
For
government
a
is built on
time,
genocide
during the
and
darkening
slavery
of Tristram,
and
we
lies.
spent many
No,
nights in the
Stream Hours
Tavern
is
of the
not posting
Rising Sun,
viruses, that's Blitz.
discussing his heraldic
Get
texts
Blitz.
and the varied
This is so
arcana
good
I'd
for
collected
League. You
during
don't
my
have to automatic-
travels.
it just
Did you ever see him
automatically
again?
inputs the fucking
Only from
runes
afar.
and
From
summons
time to
those
time,
and
our
shit.
paths would cross, and I
They
would
don't care
catch
about
glimpses
immigrants or
of
helping
Leah
poor
as she
people
grew.
or,
It broke my
orphans,
heart
so
that
it's
I
just
could
a
not
really
reveal
convenient
myself
way
and
to look
raise
like
her
they
as
care
my
about
own.
people when they don't give a fuck about other people.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
How were you
Anything else
captured
you
by
wanna
the
say, my guy?
Imperial Guard?
Actually, I am
I was
a
trying
rapper
to
still.
steal out of the city.
rap?
I'd returned to gather some things before setting out to recover Zoltan Kuhl's head, and the guards found me.
That's how we gotta be armed, ready to fight.
The guards were asking you about this Black Soul Stone. I remember reading about it in Uncle's journal, but it didn't seem important.
No, but it is. It is the key to defeating evil forever. It was created by the mage Zoltan Kuhl to trap demonic souls.
Yes, he was a renegade Haradrim, dismembered by his brethren before he could activate the Soul Stone. His head was sealed away in the Dogger Oasis.
We must retrieve it, because if we're to use the Soul Stone to defeat Belial and Azmodan, Zoltan Kuhl must live again.
I do not like this. We can defeat Belial without using...
We rescued Leah's mother, the witch, Adria. She revealed to us the existence of the Black Soul Stone, an artifact that could destroy all evil forever. Of all mortals, I have been given the task of retrieving it.
What's it look like I'm doing? How's this talk, son? You just need to listen.
Remax agents don't dad-splain. They explain with exactly the advice you need during one of life's
Zoltan
biggest
Kuhl,
decisions.
a legend. There is no doubt in my mind he is as powerful as the stories say. But for every bit of his genius, he was surely mad. He was obsessed with immortality and power.
If you're gonna throw in the word biologically,
We would do better to
you
leave
better
him
say something
asleep
that's
in the
biologically
desert
true.
than to call on him for aid.
Not biologically
You have a
true.
better
I think
idea.
the bottom line is
I do
this,
not.
I think, is that people are
It's
trying
merely a
to
warning.
find a way to get around the consequences of their actions. And if you're having sexual intercourse,
Tyrael thinks that
you should
Zoltan
expect to
Kuhl is
potentially have a
untrustworthy.
child.
Is it
I'm
wise
not
to
a
ignore an
No, you
angel?
really just can't argue.
It will be
You
dangerous,
can't argue.
but you have faced great
You can't
peril
argue
before.
against this one really
If Belial and
simple-
Azmodan invade,
simple
you will
example
have
is
much
just
more to
great.
worry about than a dismembered
Brad,
wizard.
I'm not a Republican.
Can I ask you what you think about abortion?
I mean, there's no
I
life.
don't like dealing with Cole any
There's
better
no
than
life
you do.
yet. There's no
But I
life.
see
Like,
no other way.
as a beating
Adria
little
says
thing
we
where it's a
must,
cell
then we
growing.
must.
It's
Uncle
not had a
Deckard trusted
life.
her.
It doesn't have a
And
life.
so will
It
I.
doesn't know what a life is. It has no clue what a life is. You think, oh, it moves around.
300 years ago,
Or, you
I
know,
selected
it
Kuhl
blinks
and
its eyes or
6
it tilts its
others to
thumb.
form the
Something like that,
Haradrim.
right? That
He
proves
was a great
that
man,
okay, but are you
driven
gonna
mad by his long quest
give
to
more
hunt.
rights to that baby? That's
Why
that
did the
fetus?
Haradrim
You
kill
give more rights to
Zoltan
that
Kuhl?
fetus
He
than you are
delved
to
into
women, right?
powers not
And
meant
then-
for man,
and then all the
trying to
children that are
fashion
born,
an
they don't-
No,
artifact
literally,
that
it's
could
so fucking
fill his
true.
empty
Sorry,
heart
I
with the
don't-
souls of
I'll be talking
angels
about
and
this.
demons. The Haradrim had no choice but to slay him. The Order never
like,
recovered.
It's so true. They care about the unborn baby until the baby actually fucking comes out of the vagina, and then all of a sudden they don't give a shit anymore. And yeah, Kaka, that's true.
In the orphanages, they end up with abusive parents.
Tell me more
they
about
end
your
up on the street.
wife.
They end up all sorts of
Very
problems, dropping out of
funny.
school. They
I
have,
broke her out in the middle of the night.
millions
We
of these kids
escaped.
in the next 10
Didn't
to 20
chase
years.
us far.
Okay.
I guess they were
What
glad
are they
to
gonna do
see her
about that?
go.
Nothing.
A real boy meets witch
Nothing.
story.
They think that that's okay.
She wasn't a
But that's
witch.
not okay,
She
right?
was a mistake. Though we
So I
didn't
don't
find that
understand
out
why they're
for a
just doing
time.
this big
Not
out
until we
stupid.
started
I think
traveling
it's
with
an
the
agenda.
election wagon.
It's just a coup. It's a coup.
Well, that's a
Supreme Court's
story
in the middle
for
of a coup.
another time.
It shouldn't have the powers it has. You can't pass laws like that without asking. the
Never
other two
argue
branches
with
of
stupid
government
people.
for,
So
is
true.
This, do you think this is cool? It's a balance of power that's not been used forever
This
because it's been
Adria,
usurped, it's been
I
abused
sense
and gone
dark
since.
things about her.
Well, I don't know, my boyfriend
She is
knows.
not averse to using whatever
talking to you
means
guys real quick?
necessary to destroy
So how do you guys feel about-
Asmodan and
Yeah, but you
Belial.
get to decide that
She
now.
will use
You
the
didn't get to
Black
decide that when you were
Soulstone, no matter what the cost.
I can understand that. The demon lords are a threat to the whole world.
Some costs may prove too high, even for you.
Tiny little almond boy, smaller than the fucking naked man in the river's balls boy.
I worry
Tiny
about
little
Leah. How is she?
She seems fine. Why do you ask?
God created
Oh,
all
no
humans,
reason.
and I
She
believe
just
we
needs
should
someone looking out for her.
leave it up to him, and not take any rights away.
This
of-
Zoltan Kuhl sounds like an
So what would you do if you
untrustworthy
got pregnant
fellow.
in an unwanted
You don't have your
situation?
head separated from your body for no
I
good
would
reason.
feel
We need him
like
to get the
it's not
soul
a good
stone.
situation.
Well,
I
if
would
you
like to-
must.
to
But
make the
I
situation
don't
as good
trust
as
any
possible
of those
for the
ancient
child.
sorcerer types. Always up to
So
no
at what
good.
point after conception do you believe that a sperm cell becomes sentient?
I think they are nuns. I mean, I don't know if they're nuns, but I know they're like, this is the religious group, right?
Right away, I believe the child.
I think I might have met Zoltan Kuhl once.
Wait, I never even thought about
He seemed
that.
like a perfectly
God didn't create
reasonable
abortion
sort
procedures.
for
Just everything
mage.
else. I didn't even think about that.
Is there something wrong with being a mage?
Whoa.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a pretty cool way.
Well, you know how they
pretty
can
cool
be,
argument.
with the waving hands
The
and the
human
mumbling
is
all the
started
time.
conception.
They
I
can be a
believe
bit
once it's
strange.
conceived, the baby has started.
For sure. But I mean, just imagine like something horrible happened to you. You got pregnant, and like you know you
Murderer,
as a result of a bad
torturer,
situation. Like, how would you feel
monster.
about bringing a kid into the world?
These were the
knowing that
titles
you didn't
bestowed
want it to
upon
be there?
Zoltan Kuhl by the Horadrim,
Well,
though it cost them dearly. They killed the wizard for his crimes against nature and sealed his broken corpse within a shadow realm. It seems they were afraid he might return.
For all this time, my mother is alive. I couldn't be happier, and yet it's still hard to accept that she never sent word to me or Uncle Deckard. She said that she wanted to keep me safe, but I just wish I'd known.
Yes, sir.
Well, at least I have her now.
That's it. That's it. You jerk off. You divorce her.
It's disgusting. I've seen that woman going in.
It's quite a maze down here, isn't it?
Have we watched this? Okay.
Biden's a child molester.
Oh yes.
And he kidnaps children.
Why would I do that?
Just like Hillary Clinton and Obama, who made the virus. The virus is man-made.
Oh my god. He's an Asian ally. Look at him, not
Listen to
sitting
me.
on Chinese.
I cannot talk for long.
Yeah.
Belial's guards are constantly watching me.
Emperor Hakan?
Forgive me for my behavior at court. The gods would have killed me had I sided with you. But I will help you now as I can. You must be headed to the Oasis. I can open this gate for you.
Out of children to get adrenochrome and so young and beautiful forever. They pick them up and they take them to a submarine and go underground until they
Okay, this is so fucking scary. This is actually sad. Imagine being a kid. Okay, I don't know what kind of childhood you guys had, like, regarding education and shit. I went to tutoring and stuff, and imagine getting tutoring and like getting yelled at by your parents for not understanding something, except instead of just doing the math equation, it's this bullshit.
you can get to Epstein Island, which is where they molest children.
He had to memorize all those
Chaldean
facts.
seems a
He had to
treacherous
memorize all
city.
that.
It'd all be the result of the demons we pursue.
That's so
Chaldean had a
sad.
history of corruption long before Belial's influence. How did this all happen?
There's little I can do. Between my advisors and the Imperial Guard, my every move and action are controlled. I've tried to fight back, but Belial's influence is strong. But now you've given me a chance. Perhaps my only chance.
How will you be able to assist me?
I
You're here to kill Belial, aren't you? I can help.
I wouldn't want to put you in danger.
Who is he talking to?
I can
What
still
the
fight
hell?
in my own way. I want my empire back. I will find where Belial is hiding and deliver him to you.
Funny laboratory, they got more money than God. I think the military is going
Why should I trust you? You tried to kill us. Told you it was not my choice. My every move is controlled, and I am surrounded by enemies. But I swear to you, I will help you.
I'm good.
I will prove it to you.
Bullshit. That's it. And these people have plenty of laboratory. They got more money than God. I think the military is going to arrest the whole damn government.
Some people say that there's going to be a blackout on their television except for Donald J. Trump screaming on live news. And what he's going to do is he's going to lock up all the other pedophiles. On the normal media for someone who knows how to get into the dark stream media, and another good place to check is the Trump media, which is actually telling all the truth.
At this point, I've never actually gone on a keyboard. So,
Still waiting.
Brandon hit me head. He went on.
Anderson Cooper, and you can see all this artwork in the background. The purpose of the movement is to question everything. Inside the pepper, you have that upside down.
Chipotle? Are you kidding me? Leave Chipotle alone.
Nothing.
Yeah, but it doesn't even mean what we thought it meant.
Kind of triangle, if you will. This is the sign for the board record right here.
The one for Monster? No. In school, like at all? I don't want my kids wearing masks. She looks like a redhead. Am I allowed to say that? Is that bullying? I don't know.
You guys miss going to school?
Very much. It's not virus in their May like my dad said. The work was not going to. Well, we're gonna have to wear the mask. Imagine if coronavirus never exists. Would you like to go back to school?
I can't believe what people throw away. I want to buy some of
My
it.
mom is saying she wants to homeschool us, but the only thing that's holding her back is our friends. I don't have a lot of friends. I just have one or two. You have I have zero.
Yes, come on. Everyone has one.
You have us, please. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell? So sad. These fucking nice kids just getting ruined by the parents.
Which friend do you miss the most?
Probably like Caitlin.
Why?
Because she's like the only one who gets me.
It's not that they don't have a lot of friends to play with.
Light. I've never seen a place like this.
Fuck.
Fucking shit!
I am so good. I astound myself.
It is easy to focus on the dangerous foes one may encounter on the ground. The Bloodhawks rule the skies with terrible ferocity. These crimson-winged birds will wait until their prey is at a disadvantage, then swoop down to attack. Watch for their shadows on the nearby terrain, and be prepared to flee quickly.
at the bottom of
fucking can? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Big fucking can?
Fences are nothing.
To those who doubt my achievements in research, I present my findings on the Dune Dervish. It took me many years to find the truth of these strange, deadly figures. But my sources indicate that they are the cursed remains of mages who summoned a demon far beyond their power to control.
Myself.
Even if the M was not efficient, you cannot deny that that is a cross. When the cross goes upside down.
This feels like... If I didn't know that she was being serious, it would be hilarious. Something to think about.
Each and every crusader was a warrior of rare strength. They had mastered the power of light, of weapon and shield, and of sex. Each was sworn to live as a crusader and to die. 200 years ago, they took their apprentices and set out into the eastern swamplands. They were never heard from again.
I was about to say,
your grave awaits.
If they start shooting, get behind me.
Breaking news.
Why did you keep that in there?
I love black people. We're all God's children.
Is this a White Lives Matter rally?
Well, I'll tell you what, this whole thing with the virus, with BLM, with Antifa,
Rumors swirl that the Crusaders have returned, and that they mean to go to the west. But who are these tall, grand warriors? They look nothing like the Crusaders who set out from Valentine 200 years ago. And those who inhabit the ruins of that ancient city suspect trickery.
This seems a likely place to hide the head of a deranged sorcerer.
and stole my home, destroyed Canyon, destroyed my family, destroyed my 25-year business.
We are in agreement. Kul, the renegade, must be stopped. He seeks to duplicate the power of the stones and wield it for his own ends. He is obsessed with the powers of heaven and hell. Drawing their attention will only bring doom to us all.
Fuck you, Bill Joyner.
The Vatican, man. I care about our country. I want people to know what's going on.
How does that feel?
Only the most talented mages can summon skeletal guardians. It takes great power to form these tall, slim constructs from their unstable reagents, and even more power to sustain them. In the hands of a master, the guardians can become powerful weapons capable of defending their posts until the end of time.
Your grave awaits!
I'm not here to be violent or anything. I'm just here for,
May be strong, but I will not.
a fan.
I'm just warming up.
You know what? Let me just show you right here. That's me right there. That's my wiki feed. Yeah.
Not all dangerous demons are large and imposing. The dust imps are little more than children in size, but they possess the cunning and bloodlust of far larger creatures. They take cover in the shadows, emerging only when viable prey wanders too close. Then they ambush, leaving little more than bones behind them.
See why?
Oh,
The media is the problem, bro.
No, I didn't post it, but I want to get like more out of it.
This he's out here with the shirt.
Come on, we're not in the 1860s, you know, where
It's
people
not
get
monetized.
lynched and hanged. That racism is overblown. I see it firsthand. See what? That there's no racism.
You dare attack me?
Don't lie to me.
Racist. Alright, see why?
I need to go back.
Say everybody. It's the media that's the problem, bro. This is my friend, and he's out here with a shirt, and that's it. How are we racist?
I don't own a plantation.
We set out in 1 week time into the desolate sands to search for cool hidden archives. None of us had any idea what to expect. How far has Cool's magic driven him? How much power has he accumulated in his mad quest? I can only hope we are not too late.
Oh my god.
No racism.
Racism.
It's blowing it out of proportion.
Probably the Democrats. Yeah, they have to pull the freaking race card.
It's really sad to see that there's people
Oh my
who are
God.
hindering the development and the progress of this country could find if we just unite together.
If you keep
and
holding
utilize
back,
diversity
then you'll
as our-
never
as our
improve.
instrumental key.
Absolutely,
It
yeah.
is time. Leah, cast the spell as I taught you.
I live again.
How is this guy's
Zoltan Kuhl.
head?
We need you to activate the Black Soul Stone. We would use it to trap the last 2 Lords of Hell.
There's a face in between his
I
head
know
and
your
his shoulders.
voice, stranger. It has haunted me in death, just as it commanded me in life. Till here.
I am, but now mortal.
Fate is whimsical.
Fuck racism, fuck Nazis, fuck all that shit. You can't make them fucking feel comfortable here. You gotta make them feel uncomfortable. That's fucking awesome. That's the way to make a Nazi uncomfortable.
Hit the button with the feminist left.
That's true. That is very fucking true. You know how many people told me to stay the fuck away from Huntington Beach? Like, I didn't know anything about it, but all I knew was when I was deciding where to go to stream IRL in LA, everyone was just like,
After surviving the devastation in Tristram all those years ago, I swore vengeance upon Diablo and his ilk. I've sacrificed everything for it. This is my path, and I will follow it through to its bloody end.
You can't have neo-Nazi, you can't have white supremacy.
Leah looks to you for guidance, much as she did her uncle.
She has
I didn't know
a
that either.
kind heart.
But yeah,
You don't approve?
Kindness will not help us survive in these dark times.
Disincentivizing a lot of this, you can see they're all kind of empowering along
The Lord of Lies is cunning. He wears many masks to hide his shifting nature from us. But we will have an advantage over him. The Black Soul Stone. Belial fears its power, for Soul Stones have bested his siblings in the past, and he could be imprisoned as well.
By the Clintons.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Fuck you. Fuck
I miss Uncle Deckard so much. It's hard going on without him.
You carry on his legacy. He would be proud.
Thank you. I'm going to get back to my research.
Someone took my flags.
Oh, I feel bad for him. I feel bad for him. It's not his fault. He's not on the wrong
Have you fought
side. He's
Belial
just
before?
confused.
Not openly.
Someone took his
He was
head.
never one to lead an army.
Why?
They just try to cancel it. They don't like
Much
the
like his
position, they just
mentor,
attack you, try to
Mephisto.
Oh,
He wields
it's
intrigue
not
and
his
artifice
fault.
as proficiently as you wield your weapons.
He's just lost. No, he doesn't even know where he is. He's like, wait, what? This is the White Lives Matter rally? What the hell? He didn't even know.
Technically still is their First Amendment constitutional right to be out here and protest whatever they want, no matter how detached or how far from reality they think they are. But also they have to recognize that we also have a right to be out here too and to counter-protest and to show our solidarity for their counter-ideas.
This crowd became unruly. We saw a lot of those fights breaking out about half of
Yeah, Ray Joyner is a jerk.
assembly was declared.
So we were here at Huntington Beach, and the Nazis decided to show up and ran away, because that's what Nazis do when they're surrounded. And now the cops are protecting the Nazis in their precinct. The police brought them inside, and they are being protected inside by the police. Some plan go in and out.
So it looks like one militant Trump supporter showed up. He got his ass beat. And now 600 photographers are making content. And now it's going to be 601. Thanks for watching.
What the hell?
Not better than things on the bike weekends to catch a very cat girl. You have any special talents? Hey, Rob. How does it make you feel?
I will give you the Black Soul Stone, but in exchange, I must be made whole once again.
You were treacherous before. How do I know you won't be an even greater threat once you've been fully revived?
You don't. So you must ask yourself, how much would you risk to save this wretched world?
Everything.
Is this one like
So
TOS
be it. To begin, you will need to retrieve my blood from the dungeons where it has been hidden away. You will find them in the desolate sands beyond the aqueducts.
I'm going to go with you. We should bring Cool's head with us. Maybe he'll have something useful to say. I'll put him in your bag.
This is madness. You must know he will betray us.
Life's too short to live in fear.
Never had on his bike.
I was just told that your name here is in Saddam. You got a name change?
My mother has been teaching me magic and how to control my power, but I feel like I'm constantly disappointing her. She says that I have a gift, but it doesn't feel that way. Maybe it will improve if I keep practicing. For now, we are getting closer to the Black Soul Stone, and that's what really matters.
Wonder what it would be like to go on a
You said that your
motorcycle.
sisters were supposed to join you
What's the
here.
bikey boy
Where are
life
they?
like?
They should have awakened as well, but their
Live
mission
fast,
has
ride
already
hard,
ended.
How?
live to ride,
I sought out the closest two before I met you. They lay
Channel
dead
5
and
school.
mutilated in their chambers.
Sorry.
The others are some distance away. I fear the worst.
Who could have killed them?
There were traces of demonic magic upon their wounds. Surely the prophet could have protected them. Where has he gone?
I'm done chatting.
You speak of all these women. Surely there was one who you truly loved.
Ah, yes. The unreasonable one I spoke of earlier. I loved her with every inch of my heart,
Channel
like
5.
before I went black as coal.
What happened to her?
Well, she did what all unreasonable women do. Marry the wrong man.
Why didn't you stop him?
Wouldn't have been easy. He was my brother.
I want to see the bike in my dreams. Oh, and then I want to see the coleslaw wrestling and eat some coleslaw. We're on our way to Daytona to go watch Bike Week. Oh, okay. Why you got a mask on? I'm a cold.
Okay, guys, I think we're gonna call it. All right, have a good one.